I need to put the glasses on to read this properly. I think I've just read this small part and it probably explains some of the issues you've been reading about. Not many, considering how many millions of people that use these things. But of course not everyone reads the instructions. I'd like to share this with you so your face isn't incinerated when you use them. Okay, so there's a little bit battery safety. Now, it seems important to read. It's in red, so let's read it. Never leave the batteries charging unattended. I mean, okay, I don't know why, but there we go. Read it, do it. Don't charge when you go to sleep or leave the house. It's just basic common sense things. Here's a good one though. I mean, not all chargers are created equal. Do not use chargers or wall adapters other than the ones that come supplied with the unit. So, we've been supplied with this. Presumably it's been tested using this adapter, and so that's the one you need to use. Even if yours fits the unit, don't try using it and think, oh, that'll do, because I suspect it probably doesn't. Maybe, who knows. But yeah, use the bit of kit you've got that's supplied. Seems straightforward. I don't know how this can go wrong. I mean, there's some little guidelines about, if the battery, this thing is warm or hot when you're using it, don't use it because it's an indication that there's something wrong. They should remain cool. I mean, this is cool to the touch. So, yeah, if it gets warm, other than the warmth of your hand, stop using it. Maybe use your Sunday one. I don't know. But here we are. I've brilliantly worked out how to charge the thing. I don't know how long it takes to charge. I've not read that bit. The batteries often arrive from the manufacturer fully charged, so you may find the first charge very quick. Unscrew once the light turns green. Okay, well that's good. It says the light will flash green intermittently while charging. As the battery approaches a full charge, the flashing will become more frequent. EVOD batteries have both a 510... well, this is boring, this bit, so I'm not going to go say any more at the moment. Let's just get the thing plugged in and charged for the first time. So here we have it. It's unscrewed from the glass mouthpiece. I'll screw that into there. There we go. Can you see that? It's going in slowly. Screw it in all the way till it's finger tight. Face down. This is powers on, so we should see something straight away. Okay, so I see the red light from here to say that it's actually doing something, and wow, they weren't lying. Look, it's green, solid green. It's not flashing, intermittent or anything else. Now that suggests to me this is indeed charged and ready to go, which is a surprise, a pleasant one. I'm all happy with that, so I'll cut there, read the next bit of instructions, and who knows, we may actually have me vaping before the night is out, or before one of us dies. Let's get to it. So we are going to prepare for the first vape. This is the initial steps, and so the first thing we do, according to the instructions, which I've only just read, but they seem fairly straightforward, we separate the battery from the main unit. Don't need that for this part. Okay. Now the instructions say unscrew the base from the tank. Now this here is the tank. This is the mouthpiece, and opposite that is the base. Okay. I know that sounded like the obvious, but it took me a few moments. Anyway, so we unscrew the base from the tank. Okay. And there it is. Now, that there actually is a coil. Now these apparently are disposable units, and the reason we have so many of them is because after a certain amount of vaping time they become clogged and ineffective. There are various indications of this, but basically you don't have such a good time with your vaping once it gets to that state and it's time to change it. So yeah, that I'll show you for now, but that unscrews from there just like that, but we'll keep it back in there because we need to have it there. And it does say while this is apart, make sure that is screwed in, you know, finger tight. Put it down. Okay, so the filling part is reasonably straightforward. I don't know if you can see there, but inside there's like a central tube, and the idea is that we fill down there, tip it at 45 degrees, that it goes round the outside of that tube, not down the middle. I don't know why, but I'm guessing that that's a bad thing, and somehow that maybe the liquid will end up inside you, which is probably not a great thing. So I'll follow the instructions. I'm always good for that, boring as it may be. Now here's a fun part. I'm going to carefully select which is going to be my first flavour. So here we go. I wonder which one it'll be. I'll take the glasses off just to make it more fun, and we are going to go for, yes, this one, which is, it's the US blend tobacco. Yeehaw. Put those two to the side, unscrew the top. How hard can this be? Not hard at all, you're all saying. Right, lid down, hold the thing at 45 degrees, approximately, and run this stuff a little bit at a time. How quickly does it come out? Down the sides until we have filled, well actually it says until it comes to the top of the tube. It's not very easy to see, to be honest. Oh, I think some went down the tube. That's probably not good. That's going to be monstrous. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. It's all sort of... Oh yeah, the other thing, the other important thing, you know, that you should have done was shake it first, so the flavours all come out. It smells familiar. It smells like syrup, believe it or not. I don't know, it is. Do I want to be syrup? Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I can't see exactly in this light how much has gone down, but let's assume some has gone down, sufficient for our needs. So once that's down there, the next step is screw the base back in to the main glass mouthpiece thing, and then I'm going to stand it upright, and it says leave for 10 minutes. Now I could tell you some short stories or maybe give you a tour of the house or something, but I don't think I will. I think what I'll do, I'll cut it there and then come back in 10 minutes, maybe read a little bit more in the meantime, and we'll see if it goes well. Now I'm slightly worried that I didn't do that quite right, but you know, this is all part of the learning process. And oh yeah, one thing, I have worked out what this does. Have you guessed? You did already. Okay, so when we're ready and when we're going to do our thing in between, it looks as if that does that. I've guessed this, so if that is wrong, it's going to be incredibly funny later on. But for now, I'm happy that that does what it does and that it's not a body fashion accessory, though it may yet prove to be that too. Right, 10 minutes is ticking away. See you in a few moments.